Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, my internet is slow. I hope everything will be good because last night, after 11:15, I'm looking at from my bed. I can see my husband's computer, and the computer started working. So I told my husband, "Did you left computer on?" No, and I know because I will see it before. So we ran to his room, and they are telling us, "Don't turn off the computer." And I thought, "Oh, that's what it is."
Yep.
Look, turn off
And unplug.
and take off right away. When you will hear that words, go to computer room, to your computer, turn off the computer when you see that sign. Don't turn off your computer in the middle of the night because it's connected to someone else in your family. I thought, yes, we don't have any more. Vivi is with us, our dog. So unplug the Wi-Fi. That's the first thing. You have to do it and wait for a few minutes. Then in the night, I didn't have my internet on my cell. We lost the TV for a moment, and then it was okay. But hackers can attack you in the middle of the night. So that was for sharing. Hello, my friends. Group 66 is on her vacation, so she said. Beverly, hello, Beverly Lajeski, Tim Willers, and BP, and Christina Cordona, sweet and salty, Rosita, Karachi, and Sofa. Thank you so
and
much.
Tim and Esther.
We have
Leo smiles, crisscross.
We have 69
Cindy.
people and 34 classes. And at the end of the video, Cheryl will have to remind me that I will choose which one of you is the winner of free reading.
And it's nice because my cousin Charlene is logged on.
Oh, hello, Charlene.
Yeah, she's looking forward to coming to Red Deer sometime and having a reading by you.
Wonderful.
She says she wants to see you in person, plus me.
Yes, you had the dessert. Okay. Thank you so much for showing up. And I know not many of you will be getting notifications. That's the way that YouTube is operating now, less and less notifications, I heard. Because I'm for 6 years.
So post your questions.
Please ask questions. Cheryl, do you have any? If not, I might have some ready.
Sweet and salty 1111. You've already answered this before. Will Scientology lose their tax exemption status soon?
Well, that will be that not only them, but the churches as well. 3 cards.
Right.
I think I said that.
2, 3.
Figures Makim Pasternakim is that saying that kids will show the other. No, you are not getting this.
No, because we used to do that when you take your nose. And then
No.
they say you've got your nose in your fingers.
No, but this is the way. No, you are not getting anything.
Oh, okay.
It's just a silly saying, but that's what I'm seeing. As most of you know that I will see a picture. Surprise. Now that will be, they think the government thinks we can do that. You can do it, but they have 8 of swords. They can protect themselves and they charge them. But it will be the churches as well. And so far they don't feel that they are capable of doing this. One day there will be a winner who will put the taxes, but not yet.
So now breathe.
Now I can breathe.
BP is asking, how can we keep our energy high and positive during these crazy times?
Don't worry about things you can't control. If you can't control something, let it go. You can't, you have to shirk yourself as a duck and think.
I'll have to remind you of that.
Yeah, it's easy to give advices. Yeah. Okay, so another question, because that's probably the way you have to deal with your life.
And if I could just add now, BP is the one who takes the timestamps, who writes
Thank
all the
you so
timestamps.
much,
And her name is
BP.
Brooke. And we really appreciate you.
And now you are back as BP. Before she was Brooke.
Yeah.
And someone asked me why we have those numbers. Some of you have the numbers by the
At the end of your name.
your name. And BP chooses. I know that as a Brooke, she chose 1111. I have those 4 ones.
Yeah, there's some people though that
I was able to choose. Well, they asked me what number you want to choose, and I said 1111. But I think this is very logical, because when people are calling me on Skype, and I will not that John, but Smith will call me for reading. But you have the quite popular name. Sometimes you don't think even that your name is popular, but there is a whole bunch of people with the same name. My name is very rare, and the family
There's a
name,
music group called.
yeah, but the music, there is a singer in South America.
Yeah.
But my family name is extremely rare. In Poland, we never met anyone with my husband's family name. And then when I look, there are 2 Violettas with my last name. Wow, that was a nice surprise. I thought, 2 beautiful ladies again.
You can go on YouTube and
So
into
that will
Google,
be,
and it tells you how to do that, how to change and add
that
and register your name.
Yeah, and that's much easier for you to be recognized as that person, because there might be quite a few people with your name.
And BP, I'll show you this now. I was going to show it at the end. And it's Suzanne Giesman, and she channels Sanaya.
Mm-hmm.
We asked the angels about Russia and Ukraine, and they had this to say. Well, it feels like a very scary time. There is hope, and your angels have much to say on this matter. Anyways, this is the site to go to, and you'll find an awful lot of your answers there, I think.
Yeah.
And at the end, Suzanne also gives a 3-minute healing meditation with toning speakers and prayers for a higher solution, shifting from a human point of view to the soul point of view, recognizing that within each of us, we have the duality of human and soul. We are all one light. It's a really, really good episode. That's on Inspire Nation with Michael.
I was
Sandler.
listening yesterday. Okay, so no more. Any other questions?
Yep, we have another one. It is Beverly, your girlfriend Beverly. What is Christie's political future?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
I think he is like climbing on the tree. This is like a snake climbing around the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I have anything against him right now. I don't like him as before. I didn't like him. I thought that he was so he is kind of snaky guy, and he wants to go, and he knows that there is no future for him, except that he will do a lot of damage for Trump.
Mm-hmm.
So he will be teasing some legal. He is a lawyer. He will have a lot of goals, and he takes chances. Sorry, I don't know why I see a snake climbing around the tree.
Has he been hired by a group to cause problems with Trump,
3 cards.
knowing that he's not going to carry on to the nomination?
3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
I see a camel going through the desert. Camels are a symbol of holding the water, of transportation, and moving from one place to another through the very dangerous environment. So he's carried the water for someone else. Okay. Yeah, that's wow. He wants to cause Trump drama, and people wouldn't trust Trump. So that's his duty to carry the water for someone to show the real story of Trump. He has his issue with Trump because he nearly lost his life because of the COVID Trump gave him.
And he also put Jared Kushner's
Father.
dad in prison.
Yeah, so he has his own agenda with that. But yeah.
Tim Walliser is asking, do you get any hits on tomorrow's full moon with the aligned planets?
That's interesting. 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Looks like everything was started lining up like necklaces. I see necklaces. So you put them on string and hang them, and they look beautiful when they are next to each other. I think everything will be kind of connected and making a nice trophy necklace. The journey is not going to be easy. We will experience some dramas in Ukraine, and I hope not in Poland, because I'm from Poland. Not that I'm from Poland, but I know that will start the third war if they will start the attacks on any of those UN countries. And there will be some surprises coming. King of Love and medical. Something related to the medicine will be as well enlightened with it. Maybe that will be the hard journey and surprises. So there will be some illnesses coming. But they were saying that there will be more COVID, but not as severe.
Anyone is asking, do you still see jail time for Jared Kushner?
Only if he can change the sex. Well, there was that guy who changed the sex for a lady in the prison. Was related to Snowden. No, not Snowden. He was related to, help me, Julian Assange, I think. And he was in prison. He was let go by Obama the last day. And he left as a woman.
Well, you always saw Jared even dressing up in Ivanka's clothes.
That was one of my first videos, and I didn't like when Leszek posted this. I thought, no. I was so scared to open my mouth. Yeah, but that's what I saw. I think he will be able to go through some transformation.
So were you going to do any cards on that, on Jared Kushner going to jail?
Cards, please.
1, 2.
Good that you are thinking.
3. I do that occasionally.
Yeah. Wow, jail time for him. Because we are asking about jail, and this is symbol of jail. Sometimes we think like we are prisoners for the good job that he did in Saudi Arabia and that he was a trader.
So they're following the money on his Saudi Arabia connections.
But they have to.
Mm-hmm.
They have to. That's symbol of cheating, and that's a symbol of good job that paid well. For him, it was great job, and then he will be going to jail.
Chris Cross is asking.
But I'm surprised that we are not hearing anything about Jared Kushner. We are not hearing anything about Mueller, about Russia. That's kind of, we know that it was stopped. Okay, I'm opening it's for entertainment only.
And now is the time to say thank you for putting in your likes and commenting and subscribing and clicking the bell.
That helps the algorithm. So
and for her donations, we do appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
She survives on that. So Crisscross is saying, Psychic Violetta, Biden said, you said that he would only, or Biden said that he would only serve one term, maybe because he believed Dum Dum would be gone for good. Did he decide to run for a reelection because Dum Dum is a presidential candidate again?
He's pushed to do it. He is put to the wall by someone like on the school ground, like bully. Someone is bullying him to do it. I don't think he is happy when he has no support from 70% of the Democrats telling 70% of people from his party are telling him, we don't want you. That must be hard. And he's very sensitive. But the donors are donors and they want him to go. And I know I will open my mouth and you might not like it. Thank you so much, Tim Waller.
Thank you, Tim.
Thank you. It is that it will be better if they will have someone young and strong who will take that position, because we are just relying on him and he's not young. And I know 6 years ago I had far more energy than I have now. And it was 6 years ago. And I was not working as hard as he is working. I'm worried about him. And he's, we are seeing with Feinstein, we are seeing with Mitch McConnell, that age is critical. Insurance is not insuring you over 80. So it is something that, you have to pay horrific prices. So it is that, it's not worth it to be insured. Even over 75, I think we have to pay far more than, it's going so high in the insurance. But I think they are only going up to 80.
I'm still grateful that he's in there because he has such knowledge and he can bring people together. And
he can still be a wonderful advisor.
Yeah, well, I think that he'll come in again, as you had said once before, and exit.
I hope that he will have the ability to come in and then put someone in his spot.
Mm-hmm. Amy one is asking, who will indict first?
Oh, 1 second. This one fell down. So the king of security, so maybe he will find someone because it will be disarray and feeling vulnerable. Okay.
So Amy one is asking, question, who will indict first, Jack Smith or Fani Willis?
Oh, so Jack Smith already indicted, so that's already, so we have to ask if Fani Willis will be.
That's expected real soon.
Because she put those barriers.
Mm-hmm.
And with Smith, we never know. 3 cards.
Except that he goes and gets his submarine sandwich. 1.
I can send him.
2. 3.
I can send him every day some sandwiches. Just go and do it. I think Fani Willis will be the drama creator. Shaky Tower reunited with other other groups who are indicting him, and surprise, maybe next few days before the next moon.
Justice Warrior Putin was making noise about a nuclear bomb yesterday. Will he use it?
When we have fires in Alberta, very often on the map, they are showing those little spots with red. Mm-hmm. I see only one spot. He might go small way, but he might scare people.
Will he be stopped?
1 second, I have to first answer the first one. Will he use it? So he will have a target place. 3 cards.
1.
because that's what it is, that the spot.
2, 3.
He has a lot of plans, and the journey is not easy for him because, but he wants to be successful. 3 cards would he
1,
use it?
2, 3.
Okay. He will try it, and they will push his hand away from the button. There will be battle inside with them for security. Always that woman is coming. You know that security woman is coming, and he will feel like he's outsider.
So who might that security woman be? Is she somebody within his?
But they don't have.
They don't have women
in the army that
No.
much. No, 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
She's still standing behind the curtain. I can see her. So someone from his close environment. He is maybe playing boyfriend-girlfriend with her. That's maybe his mistress that he has 5 kids with. For Angel of Justice, what you put, you will receive. So, and someone might be involved with that woman and tell her what to do. Of course, Putin is not that attractive anymore, and she was a sport Olympian, so she needs someone who has more juices than 72-year-old, 70-something-year-old guy who's pretending to be strong, but not strong. And she might have some mystery man, bodyguard or whatever.
Christi K, you're asking a very personal question, and so perhaps you'll win the reading. And if not, you can always get a reading by Violetta. Arrange one with her. Pixie Dust says,
Can I say something? Greg Dixon, we all like that 1-1-1-1. The 4,
11-11 is good.
11-11.
It's always good
It's
to see.
Angel's number, so I know Brooks has the same number, and I have that one.
Pixie Dust is saying good day to all, sending everyone a wish for a good week. Remember to breathe and take time to go within to find peace. And that's a great reminder.
Yeah.
Jody Arrington, what does the future look like for Governor DeSantis? He's called a lot of things.
And the saint.
Yeah. DeSatan. Well, she had DeSatan, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
DeSantis, yeah.
And what is the question? Well,
What does his future look like for DeSantis?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
What? It's odd. His wife is the one who is telling him what to do. She has bigger ambitions than he does. She was an anchor in the TV. They have 3 kids, and I see him going back to the household and doing the governor work. Yeah.
There she is.
She is business oriented. She is pushing him to be a president. She is mother of his kids. She wants him to look strong, but she's the one who is strong.
But by taking rights away from everybody, they could also turn and have their children's rights taken away.
She's from Mexican family, and that's unbelievable. Like Abbott, he's on a wheelchair, and he's hateful to everyone who is kind of weak.
Mm-hmm.
Those people, they are not learning too much this lifetime. I can tell you that. They want to experience this again on the lower level next time.
Aldine B is asking, will the Saudis buy into more American sports like they did with the PGA?
Yeah, they want to be on arenas with the trophies, so they will be doing. And to be honest with you, every country was buying sports people from Africa. That's normal. So that will be, I see someone that they want to be on the pedestal. 3 cards,
One.
please.
2, 3.
Yeah, that's what they want. Look at this card. They want to be on the pedestal. They want to move forward. They don't have that in their own country, so they will meld them with the family. And they have the money, so they can buy them as often as they want. And the best ones will be moving to live with them. And that will be the game.
Rick and Sandy Wilhoit, do you see archangels like Michael and Gabriel? Are they real? Do they have divine messages?
Talking about angels. First, I will say for entertainment only. Little girl is telling her mom, Mommy, it's really that angels have wings? Yes, honey. And they can fly? Yes, honey. Because I heard Daddy was saying yesterday to our new nanny that, hello, my angel. When would she fly? In the morning. Sleep. I'm sorry. If I can push the joke, I'm always feeling happy. So, do we see angels? Can you repeat that?
Do you see archangels like Michael and Gabriel? Are they real? Do they have divine message?
3 cards. Unless they will show up to me right now.
1, 2, 3.
I can only share with you the experience that I had because that's what I'm seeing. I was listening to the guided meditation once, Sylvia Brownie that time.
Mm-hmm.
And I went into a trance and I saw my spirit guide and my angel. My spirit guide was very short and they were end of the lake and there was beautiful path to the white gazebo in the lake. And they were talking. I was watching them from the distance. It was morning. And my spirit guide, I was seeing both of them from the back. Had a burla. I knew he was old, very old soul. And the angel was 2 meters high, beautiful wings. So that was the time that I was seeing them. I can't say that I am seeing them right now. The message is they will protect us from, they will help with the battles. They are connected with you for the whole life. It's like the marriage symbol. Till the death, they will be with you. And when you feel sorry, when you need them, they try to help you to get through the better time. I don't know if that's the message that I'm giving to you, because the moment I closed my eyes and thought about the angels, that's when I saw mine and memory from, it was beautiful. And very often when I want to calm down myself, and I can still see that picture in my mind. Sylvia Brown had that very distinguished voice, so she was hypnotizing me in that meditation. I don't remember which meditation, what CD it was, but it was wonderful.
Irene LaCour is asking, Violetta, do you think San Francisco will get rid of all crime and homeless people? And how long will it take?
the crime is so horrific that they have to have everything in the drugstores under lock. Can you imagine how hard it is to make any shopping? 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
If the heat didn't take care of them because they were sleeping on the streets with the heat, I don't know if they can. They will. If they will be helping one group, there will be a bigger and bigger group of people coming. You can't. The homeless people, sometimes they want to be homeless. Sometimes they do. I have one person in my family that chose that path. Everything he had, and he went, and he is homeless in California. It's so sad, but very smart, intelligent young man, and he chose to live in the car. You can't understand that. I'm not saying that everyone is that way, because people are affected by some illnesses or some ways, but some people just want that adventure. Well, some of them will leave, probably, but taking chances, and unless the families will help them. But they feel like that's their family. Those homeless people are feeling comfortable with each other. Sometimes I'm not going to say that I'm expert, because to me it's something unbelievable to sell everything from your apartment and living for 8 months on the street.
A lot of J's is
Thank
asking.
you, artist. Thank you.
Thank you, artist. You're very loyal.
Thank you.
Let me see, just moved on me. Artists are J's, lots of J's. Will there ever be a time when men carry a baby with the help of science?
Schwarzenegger was already in that movie. Did you watch that? Oh, you should see what a wonderful.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Wonderful comedy. 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
I don't know if it will be a man. He will have to change the sex, and then it will be a woman. So it will be.
It's already published that there is one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
On front page of magazines.
Well, would be nice sharing the not only the pleasure of being pregnant. Well, they are working on it, and you're saying that they are working on something, educating themselves that it's possible. But they have to probably first to change the man into a woman.
Chris Cross is asking, is Ron DeSantis going to be involved in a sex scandal in the near future?
Sex scandal in the future. 3 cards.
1, 2, 3.
Not for real, because his wife is smart lady, and he's unscrewing the instrument and taking home when he's not around. I think he might be accused about things, because that's a. But I don't think he is the guy that needs to go somewhere else for cookies. He's. We don't like him, but he's family oriented. We may educate about something. Maybe in the past he did some decisions that were not smart, but in the future I don't think so.
Beverly's asking,
Thank you, Beverly.
do our angels intertwine in our lives based on their decision, or do they get orders from God to help us?
They are watching us. They are controlling our thoughts. They are giving us advices. But God is too busy with everything else. I don't think that's the angels are smart. They have to be able to communicate with each of us separately and give us advices. And if we take it or not, it's up to us. I told you once I had that feeling that a car in front of me will lose sheets of metal.
Mhm.
And I was standing on the park on lights, and before me it was struck, and the metal was not connected.
Mhm.
They were, and I knew, I heard the voice, and the angel was telling me, "Don't start." Oh, I have goosebumps. Don't start yet. Wait. And the car moved forward. The, those sheets fell down, and if I would be 2 meters closer, I would be called shorty. And there was another accident a few weeks later, and I was telling my kids, look, it could be me. I knew that that will happen, and I get the message. We are getting messages. We all are psychic some ways. We have to think always about plan A, plan B. So it's our imagination. They are giving us imagination. Don't go this way, don't go that way.
But then we still have free will and make the choice.
That's the different story. But that's the reason I don't think the God, because the God will make us like a wine and toys, and we will be moving everyone perfect way. There will be no wars, no hates, nothing. No.
Did you want to do 3 cards on
Oh
that?
yes, please, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, otherwise people will not be doing bad things if everyone will got control. So people are doing bad things. We are educating ourselves, and we are allowing ourselves to imagine in the future what something will bring to us. And we are kind of psychic. Everyone has the ability to feel. Not everyone wants to admit that our feelings are correct, but we all have that gut feeling that something is not right, that coworkers are chatting behind your back and they are not friendly towards you. So yeah, we have that feeling even we can't pinpoint.
Karachi lady, latest news. She's asking, why are you not taking my questions? Violetta answered that once before with your questions. Please ask for a private reading or get a private reading, or perhaps you'll win the private reading.
And it was about
Pakistan.
And I said there will be problem in Pakistan, and yesterday there was some problem. I can't go for individual questions.
Yeah, she was wanting to move at one point and asking you specific.
Yeah, but it is something, and
But that's for a private reading, please.
So I don't want to be disloyal to everyone else who is interested in the public questions.
Rick and Sandy Wilhoit, are you going to charge your cards? Do you place them in the moonlight?
Oh, of course.
Tonight.
It's my table. And I'm always charging my cards, and sometimes I'm taking few decks just as a symbol.
And how do you charge your water?
I charge my water as an open. In the summer, I can put outside. In the winter, don't do that because I broke some jars. I had a beautiful vase bowl, and it was a little bit rounded towards the top, blue, and it broke. And then put this in the spray and spray the whole house. You don't have to, but if you feel that will bring the better energy towards house.
Yeah, you charge your cards, you charge your stones, you charge your jewelry, you charge.
Yeah, I don't wear the new jewelry until it's charged.
Mm-hmm.
because with me, I'm usually buying second-hand jewelry. So it is not new. I feel like I have to cleanse. And then you can, when you have new cards, take the candle and cleanse them. You can cleanse each one separately, but you can cleanse, or open them and cleanse them like that over the candle. Put a little bit salt, dust off, and then spray with the moon water, and then your cards are charged, and make your prayer about them, that they will be serving you the positive way.
Rick and Sandy are asking the children back in school in August in Kentucky, will our kids be safe?
Regards.
1, 2, 3.
I wish I can say that they are safe, but if someone is holding them by the throat, they are not safe. There will be more violence against kids, as it is all the time. Something is, some crazy person will cause problems, and it's like someone is holding so they are vulnerable. They are feeling like a victims, not knowing what to be. Casualties will be, and trust issues, not good cards. And I'm not pulling them because there is no marks on them, nothing. And they are face down. But there will be casualties, I'm sorry. I would love to say, oh, you will have freedom of sending your kids to school. You will have to take those guns away. But there's no way that they will give away. We have guns in Canada. Why? And I'm not saying that we are the safest, but
I only know people who have some guns for hunting, but
my husband had, and then he sold it because he went hunting and he couldn't shoot the deer. He started making noise, so the deer will run away, and his friends were upset with him. But he said, no, it was so beautiful, I couldn't let it to be killed. And I love him for that, because you don't want someone to for what? For piece of meat.
And this will be the last question for today before we go on to prayers and the draw. JJ, I have heard that we get different guides as we move through life. Is this true?
It could be true. Maybe not, but I know that when you will look back to your life, every 7 years your life is different. Every 7 years you are on different life. Maybe not exactly 7 years, but it is like your life is divided by 3 cards. Hard to prove it.
3.
But I see that number 7, and I remember my mom was saying every 7 years you will be a different person some ways. Your security will be, you will feel more secure. Trust issues even. And you will be more educated. So trust issues is the symbol of kind of intuitive issues. Okay, I want to do the sending a good energy to Tracy. Yes, our Tracy. She is in the hospital today to do the tests. Last Monday, I didn't say it before because don't know if I was allowed. So I asked Roman yesterday. I was writing to Tracy. She was not answering any email, any messages, even mine. And only I was in contact with Roman, so I couldn't ask her. But last Monday after work, late in the afternoon, in the evening, she ended up in the emergency because she had dizziness, spelling, vertigo, and they couldn't figure out why. So they did a lot of tests. Roman was with her whole night, and day before they were visiting us from after the cinema, and then the next evening she had that. So we don't know what's going on. She's feeling like puking. Of course, first thing I asked him, did they check her for pregnancy? Yes, that's the first test that they did on her, and she's not pregnant. So that's not related to pregnancy, but something that for 1 week she's not feeling too good.
So we'll put that into our prayers.
We want to send
that she
her.
gets good
And he
results.
asked, can you send her good energy? So I want
We
to
will.
send, and everyone who is in need for some energy support from us, please connect to that energy. And we want to protect everyone who is feeling vulnerable, who is sick, who is unhappy, who don't know what to do with themselves, or they choose the wrong path and they want to remove themselves, that they will find a way to go on the right path, that the angels will find them and guide them the better
That our
way.
prayers reach whoever needs it.
Yeah.
Jay, when you were talking about getting different guides, I've had my Carillion aura taken many times, and sometimes it's absolutely white, which is fine. But there's been a time in my life where it was the reds and the oranges, which is either passion or like the reds, the passion or love, or you're upset, like it's not good at all. And it was during that time when my aura was in the red, which was actually a time when I was going through my divorce, that I had a whole bunch of dots, which were my guides. Extra guides were sent to me to help.
To help you to
So they do
survive.
come up. You always have access to different guides.
And they will help you to survive the moment that you think you are vulnerable, you don't know what to do, you are crying, and crying is okay. Tears God gave us to cleanse the body.
Mm-hmm.
It's better to cry than not to cry. Sometimes in Poland we have to be in the morning for 1 year wearing the black. Not anymore. Now it's everything so modernized and Western style. But when I was a kid, that was normal. Someone will be in a store and everyone will be giving them condolences.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't do that because you have white. So it's not that you are in that. If someone has a black outfit, completely black, and black on the left hand, the widower will have the black ribbon, or someone from the family, they will have a black ribbon. Then they know that they can openly let that person to talk about this.
Yeah, when I die, I want everybody to wear bright colors. It's a celebration of another door opening and returning back to source.
In Poland, when you were going on the streets and there was a poster that someone died in your house, you had to do the cross, and that was normal. That was part of communicating with each other that person left.
And you have for Saturday. Those who posted on Saturday
Yes.
are eligible for a complimentary
On the
reading.
Saturday video, but you could have posted even at the beginning of the now.
Of the Saturday video.
Yeah, Saturday video, but
that's for the complimentary draw. That's being gifted by Janet Tomberg.
Yes, 391 people posted. So from that number, I will choose one person who will be and I'm going to find, and Cheryl will tell me where to stop. I will go down and up, so I'm not. Okay.
Stop.
Brutus.
Betrous.
Betrothed.
BTROUS1.
One day ago, that person wrote, would absolutely cherish the opportunity of the reading. Okay, I'm pinning your name. So please contact with me as soon as possible, because I want to unpin eventually. So Brooks timestamps will be taking that spot.
So it's psychic Violetta at outlook.com.
Please contact.
Forward or send her your information, your phone number, etc., so that you can have
Just phone
your
number
reading.
and that you are the winner. And that will be nice to meeting you, and I will call you to make appointment. Thank you so much, and see you next Wednesday.
This Wednesday.
This Wednesday at 11 o'clock Mountain Time. So we are 2 hours ahead of East Coast and 1 hour behind the
West Coast.
West Coast. So, but if you have ever trouble to understand the time zone, you can Google what is the difference between your place and Mountain Time. That way you, or just Google Alberta or whatever, that's my place. I'm always going Alberta and South Carolina. And I know 2 hours I'm ahead.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the easiest way for bookings. Bookings are always on my time, so not your time. Okay?
Yeah, don't want it during the middle of.
Oh, sometimes I have at 5 o'clock from Hawaii or different places.
Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this, and you'll join us again on Wednesday.
See you.
So much is going on. It's an interesting month coming up.
And and we have to pray that this Wagner group wouldn't cause any problems in Europe, especially in
And in Africa.
And in Africa,
He's in Africa right now.
They are already causing, and we have to stop them mentally. They want to go to Kaliningrad through Poland or through Lithuania, and both countries are in UN, so they want to cause problems, and they are coming that way. It's only 100 of them, so hopefully they will be stopped and removed without big battles. Okay, take care of yourself. I love you guys, and see you Wednesday at 11 Mountain Time.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, now.